About warlocks before we started. I promise I'm not doing that again. It's Orange the Fighter.
You heard it here. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me, you guys. My name is Shelby, you guys. You can find me on all socials as Wish Warlock. Danny has promoted me to the Initiative Regular, so I wear that title boldly. I've also won a mythical melee, so I am a champion as well. I know this is a long list of credentials. Of course, you've heard of me. Also, I have a new podcast out. I am one half of Whiskey Reacts, where me and Haley take a look at some of our favorite forms of entertainment while drinking whiskey.
That is a sensible name for a sensible show, and hopefully a sensible amount of whiskey is being drunk in each episode. Sure, we can go with that. I said sensible, not responsible. So, welcome to our Saturday morning cartoon show. I do want to say that these are the actual official Nerds Dungeons and Dragons collaboration adventures that we are running today. You can get them by buying a pack of Nerds and inputting a code into their website. I want to shout it out because I didn't write this. It's not my IP. Hopefully we don't get taken down. And all right, but it's time to really have some fun. It's time to be absolute nerds. The city of Harmony is a lively metropolitan center, a focal point, drawing together the hodgepodge of everything that makes this world a wondrous place to live. Across its varied landscape and population, one thing unites the city: its vibrant color. The legend of Harmony's founding tells of a magical spark that ignited the lands in spellbinding hues. Nobody knows the origin of this spark, but many have sought its source in the hopes of discovering the extent of its power. Recently, however, a strange phenomenon has shaken the citizens of Harmony. In the past few weeks, color outages have been reported throughout the city, with very few clues as to what might be causing them. But some people are not investigating this. Some people just want sick gains. And that's what's happening as we move through the city to an older building, one with a few separate signs pasted over each other. The first one, the oldest one, is Critical Strike Combat School, a very serious fighting academy. The sign over top of that, the Titan Tangy Aerobics Studio. You know, the 80s craze happened even here in the world of Harmony. And after that, the final sign, the Orange Box. A CrossFit-style gym where the citizens of Harmony can become their better selves. Under the sign is a crest with their credo: strength, dexterity, constitution. And inside, maybe getting a few reps in before the gym actually opens for the day, is Orange the Fighter.
So you zoom in on Orange, aka OG. Just call me OG.
OG.
It's no reason to get all formal, especially when you're coming to my gym. We're all friends. We're all family here, looking for the same thing: gains. That's all we're looking for here. So in here, we're all family. Orange is right now in the middle of their like very sparse and like creative open gym, and they're working on their glutes right now. So there's like a bench that they're like laying down on, and they're just like, there's like a huge bag on their thighs. I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. And they're just like going up and down with their like lower region,
okay,
trying to work on those
glutes. Yeah, they're like on their back doing like pushes with it. Yeah, I'm with you. We both go to the gym all the time. We completely know what this is about.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's great. So you're going there, you're making the effort, you're putting the work in. I am gonna say, you know, after you've done this warm-up, we have that credo there: strength, dexterity, constitution. What does Orange really want to work on today?
I think I'm gonna say constitution, as in like the lower region. You got to make sure your stamina is like on point. Like you don't want to gas out in the middle of a workout. That is so embarrassing. And as the owner of this fine establishment, I can't be gassing out in the middle of a workout. Like that's just, no, we don't do that here. And so that's what we're working on today, is constitution.
All right, cool. So I think you've done your warm-ups, and now you're going to go do what you've established as your constitution workout.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go, and I'm going to let people imagine how this is actually going to work, but you're going to jump some rope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this nerd is going to jump some rope. You need to do about 100 reps.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need to do each day. So can you go ahead and roll me a D100?
Oh, a D100. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Already pulling out surprises. Okay, so 40?
40. All right, so you've done 40. You're not quite there yet. Can you roll me a quick athletics check?
Got it. Okay, that's great. 6 plus 5, 21.
21. That's a pass. You're doing good. You're athletic.
Yeah. Yes.
Keep jumping. Roll me another D100.
Got it. 82.
82. You absolutely you crush this. You've already flown past 100. What are you at right now? 122?
Actually, like probably 150, and I'm not breaking a sweat.
I think. Well, no, 40 plus 82. Oh, I'm literally just doing math
counting
right now. So, do you want to push yourself?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can I get
All right,
to
cool.
one?
Give me another athletics check. Let's
actually,
make sure you're sustaining.
I'm gonna push myself. This is what it means to own a gym. You push yourself. Okay, that's great. Actually, I love that. I love that for myself. 93.
No.
Oh, not 100?
That's not what you can get with a D20, so...
I thought you said roll another... Okay, no. 17? What was 17. I rolling?
17. Okay, that's good. That's another pass on your athletics. All right, now you can roll another D100 to see how many jumps you do.
I got ahead of myself. Okay, 46.
46. Okay. So you are at 168. Another athletics check, please.
16.
16. You're still good.
Cool.
I mean, let's see how this D100 goes. This might be the last one.
Yeah. It's just a workout, guys. Just a workout. Yeah, 22. I'm starting to get tired.
22. You are 70. I think you're just at 180 right now. You're close to that 200 mark. That's where you're aiming for. Give me an athletics check to push through.
Oh, shoot. I mean, guys, this is family friendly. 21.
21. You're an athlete. Of course you are. You're doing great. You're gonna give me. I think you can make this in one more roll. One more rep.
Come on, don't fail me now, glutes. 18.
18. You are at 198. Athletics check to make sure you can keep going.
Okay. Come on. Oh, gee, this is what it's all about. It's a natural one. I'm tired.
A natural one. Yes. My evil DM coming out. The world around you, as you get you're like 2 away from making it to this goal. The world around you starts to dim a little bit. It gets gray around as I think your head is swirling. You're not sure if this is you or the actual world around you. But that was a failure.
Yes, absolutely. Should have drank that second protein shake this morning, and I didn't.
Now, getting to 200 means something good happens. But pushing through past this failure means something bad happens.
Got it.
Do you want the good and the bad, or...
Yeah, I want the good and the bad.
You want the good and the bad?
I want the good and the bad. I'm not afraid of you, Billy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bring it. Bring it. I'm OG. Bring it.
All right, let's hope you roll more than a 1 on this D100 then.
So D100 this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 56.
56. You blast it. You are at 254 of your 200 rep goal. So,
yes,
you can raise your Constitution modifier by 1
for
the rest of this adventure.
Woohoo! Yes. What is it? Oh, absolutely. I'll take that. That. Now give me the bad, Billy. Give me the bad.
Oh, the bad? That's your level of exhaustion. You currently have 1 level of exhaustion for right now, which gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
I asked for it.
You did ask for it. I told you something good and something bad, and I gave you something real good and something real bad.
Yes.
Okay. So
I
think Orange the Fighter, after that, you are resting. You're kind of just like, how do you rest after a workout like that?
It's a warm down thing. So I'm stretching. So you can't just quit after like an intense workout like that, or you'll start to like, I'm already starting to feel it. This is my level of exhaustion. My muscles are starting to tighten. So right now I'm just stretching out and then like kind of like, I guess a nerd would stretch and then kind of like rolling around way. Cool. Where like I'm just stretching my body out right now.
And that's what I'm literally imagining you kind of like rolling around this gym, like end to end. It's a big open space.
Just rolling, and that's how my muscles.
And as you get up, you see two figures at the doors of the gym. They're coming in. They're opening the door. They're closing the door behind them.
It's nice of them.
And they're locking it.
Oh. Hey. OG here.
Hey, OG.
Gym. Welcome to my gym. You don't have to lock that. There's gonna be other people coming in for a workout. I don't think we have a private session today.
Oh, I think we're gonna have a private session.
Oh. Okay. What's your name, fellas?
Roll me a quick history check at disadvantage to see if you recognize these two.
Let me get out another D20. So what check would that be? History?
History. That's intelligence.
Okay. So I rolled a 4 plus 3 is a 7.
Yeah, you have not seen these guys before. If they've come to your gym, they may be at some larger class, but they've never had like a one-on-one with you.
Once, yeah.
So it is kind of weird that they are coming for this right now.
Yeah. And guys, I don't have anything scheduled on the books today. All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I think we do. Yeah, I think we definitely have something scheduled. What do you think? And the second one just kind of laughs at you like that. And
OG's not very well. They are very secure within themselves, but whenever someone starts laughing and they don't know the joke, then it's now I feel like someone's laughing at me. I'm angry.
And they're walking towards you. Just so you know, they're walking right towards you.
Cool. And I have nothing on me, right?
Cracking his knuckles.
Yeah, and I have nothing on me, right?
I can say, because you asked me, I'm leaning more towards no. Yeah. But I'll give you a chance. If you can make me an acrobatics check to go like grab your stuff.
+0. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, well they're both good, so that's okay. 15.
15? Yeah, I think you are, aware. You're still got that like adrenaline rush in you, so you are able to kind of do like a quick flip, and you are like in fighting mode with your equipment by the time. Maybe you're even like weight training today by wearing your armor while you were working out.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Pull out the sword, and I'm like, all right, you fellas wanted a private lesson? Let's get the private lesson going.
Roll initiative.
Now, initiative is an ability check, right? So
I don't
I would say so because like
hey, if you want to roll at disadvantage, I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, I think it is. So I'll take that. That's disgusting. Okay. So I have a +0. Okay, 3.
3. Roll again. You and one of them rolled the same.
Cool.
You rolled another 3.
6. Okay.
A 6. Okay, so that's good.
All right. Also, Billy, can I say that where my equipment is, it was literally, you see those things behind me in my picture? It was literally hanging on a bench. So can I be right underneath those things?
Yeah, you can be underneath those for sure.
Okay, cool. Because
absolutely,
I'm gonna ask for something.
Yeah.
To help me out.
For the sake of, I know you didn't roll well on the history check, but for the sake of us knowing what we're doing during this fight, their names are Rocky and Ricky.
Of course they are.
Ricky was the one who was just like giggling and laughing. Rocky is going to be the first one to take an attack at you, just swinging at you with a big meaty fist. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Good. That's your turn.
Okay, how far away from them, or how far are they away from me?
I would say they're both within melee range. They were trying to get at you. Maybe only, actually, you know what? Maybe only Rocky was in melee range because he came out to hit, but Ricky was still,
Can I wait until I'm gonna hold a reaction.
Okay.
And can I wait until Ricky comes up so that they're side by side? And then when he gets there, that'll trigger my move. I want to hit the weights that are up top. And I want them to crush the both of them. So I'm just in this waiting stance.
Okay, so you're holding your turn. Yeah. Cool. It's going to be like an attack roll on the weights.
Yeah.
But sure. Ricky is also going to come out. They're both just sort of like bare knuckle boxers with the unarmed fighting style. So they are. I think that also won't hit you. Will an 11 hit you?
No.
No, they're not very good today. They're not on the ball. So now they are both either side of you. If it's like a big barbell above you, they are both where like the equals of the bars are.
Okay, so yeah, and I'm gonna like laugh at this, and then I attack the weight system to bring them down.
All right. What are you attacking it with?
The sword.
The sword? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Make an attack roll. Let's say before you do it, let's say the AC of the weights, the metal, although they're precarious there. Let's call it
not sound.
Let's call it a 14.
Okay.
Because I like this.
Okay.
And it's an attack roll, which is not an ability check. So you're not at disadvantage.
So it's +5. Okay. Yes! That will be a 23, I believe. 18 plus
23. 5? Yeah. You knock it. It's gonna do bludgeoning damage, obviously. Cool. Let's call it a D8.
Okay. You want me to roll or you roll?
Oh, you should roll. I rolled, but it's your attack. And
you rolled high, didn't you? And you want me to roll?
Actually, no, I rolled 2 ones.
Okay, then I'll take that roll. Yeah. Was it 2 D8s?
Yeah, a D8 for each of them.
Okay. Okay, so one gets 1 point of bludgeoning damage and one gets 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And I'll also say they're both knocked prone.
Oh! Yes!
Because that's what would happen if you got knocked with a barbell.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, is that the end of your turn?
I held my reaction, so yeah.
Well, you held your whole turn. I think it's not just your reaction.
I'll be able to move?
If you want to move, you can move.
I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'm going to move. I'm trying to think of this in a creative way, but I can only get 30 feet. So I'll just move around the weight system 30 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah. So like counter to them, like just around, so they're not blocking the door for me anymore.
Okay, cool. So you're closer to the door.
Yeah.
So they are prone. So they're going to use, I believe
their movement, right?
Half their movement to get up. If you did nonsense, I'm gonna try to do some nonsense.
Go ahead.
So also because they only have melee attacks.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say one. Ricky probably can do anything, but Rocky's a little bit smarter, and he's gonna take one of those exercise balls
and throw it at me.
Try to lift it up and throw it at you. I'm gonna have him make a strength check first.
Go ahead.
All right.
Can we say while he's doing this, I'm still like coaching him because OG doesn't know when to stop being a trainer.
Give it out. Give me your coach notes.
Okay. Well, and it's Rocky, right? Who got it?
Yeah, this is Rocky.
Rocky, you're doing it all wrong, man. You're doing it all. You're supposed to lift with your knees, my man. Lift with your knees.
I like that. I like that you did that.
It's just, like OG can't help it. They can't help it.
Yeah, you can't. So you're right. I will actually. I'll give him some bardic inspiration for that. Thank you. So because he wasn't gonna make it, but I think now he makes that strength check because of your excellent coaching skills.
Yeah.
And he's gonna make it. So he's like, yeah. Oh, thank you.
What did he roll?
He crit.
Ah,
no! The world in here, from when you got it, Tim, earlier, you see this like light of inspiration over him as the world gets
killing
more
myself.
Colorful. I'll go with. All right, I'll say our equipment. I love the nonsense. I love it so much. And then what? Yeah, you're gonna take 10 points of damage for that.
Oh my god!
Bludgeoning for boom, it getting you and knocking you back. And it knocks you through the glass door. So you are now outside. Are you still up?
Yeah, no, I'm still fine. I mean, right. I'm not fine, but I'm still up.
No. Cool. But that's the only attack that can make on you this round.
But I'm outside the gym.
You are now outside the gym.
Cool. And it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to second win, and how dare they make me use this right now? Wow. Woo! Okay. Cool. Okay, that's cool. 9. I get 9 back, so that puts me at.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like 1 hit point down, then.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's it. Cool. OG's never been a runner, so even though I'm technically like outside and I could run, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna so imagine OG smashed through like one glass wall. I kick the other one and walk back, and I throw my hand axe at him.
You throw your hand axe. Cool.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll. I love it.
That was beautiful form. Okay. Nope. I missed. It's a natural 1.
Oh yeah, you missed with a natural 1. What can I say? Oh boy. Yeah, Rocky is running, dodges past this hand axe as you're throwing it in. It lands in a sandbag that you use for punching workouts. I'm gym bro. And sand starts coming out of it.
That's what it's called, punching workout bag.
And he's running up to you, and they don't have a lot of variation. He's gonna wail on you, and as he's doing it, he's like, Mr. Greystone says you better stay out of this.
Greystone. Okay.
And that will hit you. That's a 22.
Uh-huh. Now, is this the second one or the first one again?
This is the first guy, the talker, okay. Rocky.
So the second one's still on the ground?
No, he just hasn't made it up here yet.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah, don't worry. Your turn is in between them, though.
Okay, I was like wondering if he was gonna pop up behind me. Oh my god.
No, he couldn't use enough of his movement to get to you last round, and I didn't want to have them both do nonsense.
Yeah.
So, oh, good. You are only going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage from his wails. He's like, Mr. Greystone says to stay out of this.
Got it. Cool. My turn again?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is! Okay, so that's 23.
23, that'll hit.
Yes. Where's my D8? I just had it in my hand. Oh, there we go. Okay, 7 points of slashing damage.
7 points of slashing damage. Oh, you're not supposed to use swords in a fist fight.
Who said?
Mr. Greystone.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Ricky is gonna run up, and he's like, I think we should get out of here. I don't like fighting people with swords. And is going to try and persuade Rocky to go, because he's more of a coward. He's got 0 to charisma, and he only rolled a 3, so
perfect.
But yeah, it doesn't do anything to you. Ricky looks scared of you. Ricky, you got a sword, bro.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But Rocky pushes him off, and is gonna punch you one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna say, if a Mr. Honeycutt comes and asks you to be a part of something, you say no. And he punches the ground. Uh-oh.
You hit your camera.
I'm still here. I'm still here. He punches the ground. Oh, do I just need... Oh. There we go. There we go. We have fun here. He misses and punches the ground instead.
Cool.
And the two of them go...
They run?
Ooh.
They run, Billy?
Oh no! Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Hey, to everybody at home, don't punch your desks where all your equipment is set up. He misses, he punches the ground, and he runs off. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes, absolutely. I shall. Oh, that's a little cocked. I'll roll that again. Okay, so 18?
18 hits.
Cool. And I tell him, you tell Mr. Greystone. Was it Grayscale or Greystone?
Greystone, you had it right.
Okay. You tell Mr. Greystone that I'll say yes to anybody who comes into my gym. Okay, 7 plus 3, 10. 10 points of slashing damage.
You slash down the back of Rocky, and he passes out. Ricky cradles him in his arms, looks at you. Oh boy, oh, we're in over our heads, and runs down the street.
And I just sort of like start stretching again because that was a bit of a workout. And so, always have to loosen up the joints. Yep, that's right. That's what happens when you come into the orange box. Incorrect.
And what do? You're still out on the street.
I'm just looking around. Is anyone like here, I sort of like clean up the mess and make sure my doors are open because I think it's about time that the gym starts.
Sure.
So I open my doors and sort of sweep up the mess to make sure. Oh, the orange box is always open, no matter what.
Right. 24-hour gym.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour gym because you never know when people need to work off some stuff. And so I just make sure it, I think that's why I was most angry. They locked the doors. Like, how dare they? This is a safe space.
Right. All right. So you're in there, you sweep up the glass, you're maybe sewing up that sandbag. You got time as the day progresses. Other people come to work out now and the gym is like in session. Mm-hmm. And at one point, rather than the usual gym clientele, is also someone else you really haven't seen before. An older man with horn-rimmed glasses and gray hair.
Oh, hello. Is this Titan Tangy Aerobic Studio?
I reach for my sword. This is the orange box.
Oh,
who are you?
I'm so sorry. My name is Mr. Honeycutt. I'm afraid I don't get to this part of town very often. And I maybe not for a few years. The last time I came here, it was the aerobics place.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a physical environment, right? It's still for the oxums and not academia.
No, it's still the boxums. What do you want, Short Fry?
I come from a group known as the Lore Keeper Society. We are a group who are trying to investigate, trying to restore the color to harmony. I don't know if you've noticed, there's been a lot of fluctuations. Colors have come and gone, and I would hate to see the orange box, I believe you called it,
mm-hmm.
become the gray box. We don't want that to happen. He kind of gets flustered as some bodybuilders walk past. He's just clearly uncomfortable.
Everybody is like some form of undressed in this room.
Yes.
He's, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter like how you look. Like we're all good here. It's fine. Body positivity.
Right.
Here.
I
Honeycomb. Get
that cut.
All right, Honeycomb. What is it?
Our society has discovered the location of the Peach Gem, one of the many gems of power that we are trying to relocate in order to help harmony. However, this location is guarded, shall we say. This location is... There might be some fighting, and the last few people that we've sent on missions have come back a little worse for wear. I do want to warn you about that.
Right. So it's dangerous?
It's dangerous, it's far, and also I think there might be another crew of goons who know about it.
Excellent.
I hope I am the first one to talk to you about this today.
I got a visit from Ricky and Rocky, who came from a Mr. Greystone, who told me to say no to a Mr. Honeycomb, I presume. So,
Mr. Greystone.
Yeah, I believe that's what they said. So, I couldn't hear them. I was slashing them up.
Could you please speak privately?
Okay. And we don't go anywhere private. It's literally just like this corner of the room where people meditate, and that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if there's anybody meditating right now. There are 3 other nerds just there, kind of getting their zen on.
Don't mind them. They can't hear anything when they reach that Zen point.
This could be very dangerous. I can offer you a reward for it. I can offer you 20 gold. And also, I was saving this for our most dangerous mission. And he looks around. He's very suspicious as he looks around. And he pulls out and hands you a necklace of fireballs.
What?
It has only one bead for one attack. But he looks at you very seriously and says, "This is the most dangerous artifact the Lore Keeper Society has access to. I hope you don't have to use it, but you may."
It's okay. I just go and take it and put it on. I'm manly enough to wear jewelry. It's fine.
It's like a big 70s bead.
Just doesn't go with anything. It's just there just so people know that you have it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would work if you were like doing a costume, but there's no way like somebody should be wearing that out and about.
Cool.
So would you?
I just start poking it. Would I what?
Would you go and search for the peach gem for us?
Oh, right. That's why you gave me this thing. Yes, the peach gem. We'll do 20 gold pieces. How about we knock 5 gold off of that and you sign up for a year membership with Orange Box, huh? Let's get you back in here, Honeycomb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And he looks for himself. He is a very like slim, gaunt academic man. He's like, I was thinking about my glutes.
Yeah. Listen, we practice strength, dexterity, and constitution, but even more importantly, we just work on ourselves, right? Inside and out. We just work on ourselves, and that's all we do here at Orange Box, okay?
All right. I think I'll go. I'm gonna see what Mr. Honeycutt is gonna work on while you're on your adventure. He is. I know he said glutes. He's gonna go over to the punching bag.
Perfect.
And he's. I'm gonna be clear. He's not punching it to start with. He's ducking and weaving around it, just avoiding
the slowly moving boxing bag that has no momentum whatsoever.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, it may be like someone walked past it and it's now kind of just doing this a little bit, and he's like,
There's a lot of windows open in the top ceiling, and so a breeze will gently move it again. Yeah,
exactly.
There you go, Honeycomb. You work on that footwork.
He also hands you a map, a very detailed map, because this one isn't necessarily a lost location. It is the Lore Keeper mausoleum.
Okay. Got it.
But it is a ways out in Darkwood Forest.
Okie dokie. Now,
and how? I'm going to ask you this.
Yeah.
How does Orange the Fighter usually travel?
Well, it just says land vehicles is in tools.
Oh, you got land vehicle proficiency?
I think, well, yeah, it's under proficiency in languages, but it's next to the tools part, so I'm trying to figure out, like,
that's like a proficient. You can use land vehicles, and I will let you tell me what your land vehicle is within.
I'm trying to think of a appropriate animal for a nerd to have. I can't.
It doesn't have to be an animal necessarily, too. It could be any sort of like.
It's just a mastiff. It's just a dog.
A mastiff? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a really big dog.
Cool.
And that's all it is.
Continuing our theme here with the Nerds Adventures.
Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Who's ready to go on an adventure? Who's ready to go on an adventure?
Yeah, who's ready to go on an adventure?
Wait, who?
You see,
as Ricky and Rocky now, actually, yeah, Ricky and Rocky, but Rocky looking a lot worse for wear, both ride past you on horses.
Dang it. I hop on Boy and I tell him, go!
Cool. Absolutely. That is great. What I want you to do for me here.
Yes. Still disadvantage, am I right?
Ooh. Yeah, you're still disadvantaged. Roll me. You have the proficiency here.
Yeah.
With land vehicles. Do you also have? What are we gonna add to this? What's your most? I plan something like this and I don't plan what you're gonna add to it.
My animal handling is +3. If you want to do that.
Roll me an animal handling at disadvantage, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad. It's still bad, but I'll take it. So that's a 7 +3 is 10 plus the 2 is 12.
It's 12. That's not great. It's okay,
not great.
Though.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do for me is they're gonna ride as you're chasing them.
Mm-hmm. Can I say took a short rest while I was talking to Honeycomb, or before Honeycomb got there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
We can say that. We can say you took a short rest. That's 100% fine. You know what? Just roll me a d20.
Okay.
For the sake of it, rather than you rolling at disadvantage, I'm gonna have them roll it at advantage, just because that'll be a little.
Okay. So I'm now back up to 12, Billy.
Okay, you're back up to 12?
Yeah, after we took this short rest. And then the D20 I rolled was 13.
Was 13.
Oh, wait, do I add my constitution if I use a hit dice? Or is it
yeah, use your new constitution, because I said from the end of to the end of this adventure.
Okay. So I'm up to...
Because if we're going to give you disadvantage on stuff.
Yeah.
So,
but it's just for the when you take a short rest, you use your hit die plus your constitution, right? Or is it just the hit die?
It's plus. I think it's plus your constitution.
Okay, so I'm back up to full then. Perfect. And then 13.
Did you also add to your max HP because of your new constitution?
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, okay. Thank you for doing that, because it also gave me a moment to get my head around what I was doing here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're chasing right now. Roll me a d20 at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's 5 and a 4.
A 5 and a 4. Okay, so as you're running straight into the woods. Them on horseback, you on mastiff back, but it's still this massive mastiff, and they're kind of small horses. So the first thing is that you encounter some thick hedges. Make me an acrobatics check.
Got it. Oh, it's just getting worse and worse. That's a 2. That's a straight 2.
Okay, so this dog runs right into the hedges, and you actually have to take a moment getting off and getting him realigned back
on, boy, this isn't our first chase. Get it together.
Yeah. So we'll do it a little differently than the official rules. We'll call that one failure.
Okay.
All right, so roll again. Disadvantage.
All right. The entire time I'm also coaching my dog as well, Boy. We've been through a chase before, so I don't know why he's acting brand new. This isn't brand new for us, Boy. Let's go. Get it together. Get it together. We're in it to win it. Son of a... It's a 1. It's 2 failures.
That's a 1. Okay.
Yes.
So you encounter... You hit the river, and there's a log bridge right there. Just like one log, and you're dog has to get it across somehow, right? So make me a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. Oh, saving throw. Thank God. Still a +0 on my throat though. So let's see. It's just a straight 9.
A 9?
Yeah, it's just a 9. It's nothing
Cool.
added to that.
You fall into the river, and you kind of hit a rock as you go down, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
6? Oh,
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That, unfortunately, that was a big roll. And we're going to call that your second failure during this chase. And
cool.
Let's see how they do. I'm having them roll on the same table, just not a disadvantage, but they are automatically going to fail any hazards. Ooh, so they have 1 failure and 1 success, and you have 2 failures.
2 failures. Let's make it up. Let's make it up. Ooh, I did not make it up. That's another failure. That's a 3.
That's a 3. Some more dense brush. As you get in here, the forest starts closing in on you. It's really poor visibility. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Remember, these are saving throws, so you're not making them a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, they're just regular.
Cool. Okay, that's better. 18.
18. However, as you're looking, you rock it, and you pass right through.
Cool.
How do they do? They fail again. They actually are a bit lost as they're going through these woods. So you're on even footing with them right now, even at disadvantage for what you encounter.
Yeah. So I sort of like calm me and Boy down. Just like, all right, I hop off of him. Let's do some breathing exercises, okay? You're here, I'm here, okay? Good boy. One more. There we go. We're in this together, boy. All right. Roll again.
All right. Roll disadvantage.
Oh, I'm scared.
But because you calmed him down, you can even add a D4 this time.
Don't think it'll help. Okay, so when I'm rolling these, am I still adding the animal handling and proficiency or no?
No, because this is
encounter.
You rolled just like the one. This is like an encounter.
Okay, got it. So that's a 4.
A 4.
Yep.
More thick hedges. You have another chance to get through it. And a dexterity, an acrobatics check.
Okay. You sure you don't want me to do a Constitution thing?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, no saving.
Hey, you got hit points. Those are valuable.
2.
2. So you calm him down. Your dog's like, yeah. Going straight into those bushes.
Right. I gotta take you out more, boy, because we're not doing great under pressure right now. Okay.
The bad guys, you see them. They're riding by. They effortlessly leap over these hedges right into the river.
I start laughing at them.
It's a comedy of errors in these woods.
I imagine that there's just noise behind us.
And you know what? They yell out at you. Hey, Orange! Look who has the horses!
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ricky and Rocky, you're on the wrong side of the river!
Yes, we got to it. All right. You know what? Because you did that with me, you don't roll this one at disadvantage. Roll me your encounter just straight up.
Listen, Billy, I don't know who said this, but you're not a awful person for killing us, okay? Like, I don't care what anybody says. You're a merciful DM. Oh my god. Oh, it's a 6. I forgot I don't do it. 6.
Still not wonderful.
It's because I poked at Fate, and now she's slapping me in the face.
Yeah. These are now thick vines as the brush sort of extended out, and there are vines all over the actual path. However, lucky for you, this is a saving throw, dexterity.
It's still a +0, but at least
it's not a disadvantage. So
disadvantage.
That's pretty good.
See this? There it goes. So that was a 4.
That was a 4.
Yep. So now we're taking out the Umbral Aquas.
You don't get caught, but Boy, the Mastiff, is gingerly and tentatively
taking his time.
Exactly.
As you should, Boy, as you should. I don't want you getting hurt as well.
That wasn't near I roll. You and the goons have been separated at this point by the river. So you're not sure exactly how well they've been doing compared to you. But you're following that map. And you're looking at it, you're looking at the world around you, and as you look up, you see it. Amongst this dense forest, a stone mausoleum. It's stone, it's marble, it's almost like a library out here in the middle of the woods with these tall pillars. And engraved at the top is Mausoleum in Memoriam of the Lorekeeper Society members we've lost over the ages. You look at it and you think the sign's probably a little wordy.
Yeah.
And they could work on it a little bit.
And location. Terrible location.
Exactly. But you found it. Roll me a perception check. Disadvantage because you worked out so hard earlier.
It's okay. I don't know why I couldn't have these earlier, but that's okay. Perception is +3. Perfect. 16.
16.
Yes.
16 perception check. You look around. You don't see anybody here. You don't see the other goons. You're pretty sure you're the only one here.
Okay.
As you step forward into this mausoleum. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Woo! Still alive.
Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Still alive. Always alive. Always alive. Orange the Fighter. You stand in Darkwood Forest. You see a crumbling building being reclaimed by the forest. Stone walls poke through the vegetation, and the courtyard's flagstones are covered with leaves and broken tree roots. Oddly, no birds sing here, and the area is unnaturally quiet. What do you do?
I didn't see anyone, right?
No, you looked around and you didn't see any trace of the goons.
Okay, I will pull out my sword and get off of Boy and just start heading towards the mausoleum at a very slow pace while keeping my eyes open. It's okay. It's okay, Boy. It's okay.
So you're walking up towards the mausoleum. You're at its steps. You do see it has a set of old wooden doors, but it does have a big padlock on the front.
Ooh, right. Does it look like old and rusted?
Fairly. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I would say actually it does look a bit like rusted, corroded.
All right, we'll take a sword. Actually, I'll take the axe. I'll take one of my hand axes.
That's better for chopping.
Yeah. To the...
Make an attack roll.
This is great. This is fantastic. That's 10.
That's 10? All right, so you do hit the door. Roll for damage.
I hit the door or the lock?
With a 10, you had missed the lock a little bit and hit the door.
A little bit. Got it. Okay, that's a 7.
A 7, okay, and you chop the door, and you do have to it goes pretty much all the way through, and you have to pull your axe out again, but it's still standing there.
Okay. Let's see. I have a +1 to intelligence. Is the padlock is it just the lock or is it chained and then locked?
It's chained and then locked, but the padlock, the chain, the doors themselves don't look to be in great shape.
Okay. Next time, I think I'll do this using my mind. I'll put the handle in the chain and start twisting it, and so I'll let physics do the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'm sure there's some smart way to explain why this works. I don't know it, but I feel I've seen some stuff. OG's seen some stuff, so I just start turning it until for some reason it breaks. I've seen that in the movie, Billy. I swear to God.
You know what? I love it. And you had gotten the door down to 1 hit point. So I think what you do is you're turning it, you're winching these chains, and the wood breaks around the chains wherever it was chained onto. And so you have this chained up handles that you're able to toss aside, and these barely hang on bits of door.
Cool.
And now you have access to the mausoleum.
All right. I head in there.
All right. You step in. You see a stone staircase descending down into darkness. There are root tendrils that hang from the ceiling, and moss-covered walls in here glisten and drip. There is definitely a humidity problem.
Got it. All right. Take out my sword again, put the axe back, and just... Oh, and a torch. Is it dark?
It is. I mean, here you have the light of outside, but you can tell as you go in, it gets darker. So it would not be a bad idea to have your torch out, but
the shield.
I mean, you have a torch, a shield, and a sword, and technically 0 hands, but we're gonna say you can still hold 2 of those.
Yeah, for right now, I'll have the torch and the sword out.
Okay, so just remember that for your AC.
Yes.
All right. And you're descending the staircase?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know you got to do this at disadvantage anyways, but at least give you the chance for it. Roll me a stealth check.
That +0. Oh. Had a natural 20, but it's disadvantage, so it's okay. It's not that bad. It's a 15.
All right, you think there might have been a flicker of light outside the mausoleum, but you couldn't really tell.
Right.
With a 15. All right. You're okay.
Yeah.
There is another set of doors down here, also chained, but in here it looks like the chain itself has been much more massively corroded. Like, you could probably break this with your bare hands.
Oh, okay. I do a quick peek behind me because, like, breaking it with my hands means I have to put my sword away.
Yeah.
So I quick peek.
Oh, cool, great, yeah.
Just,
you see the big tendril of the gray ooze.
Oh, what?
Hanging down from the ceiling.
Oh my god! I swipe at it.
You swipe at it with your sword?
Yes.
Awesome. Roll an attack.
Oh my god! Where did that come from? Okay, good. 23.
23 will hit for sure. Hits an ooze.
Oh my god! So that was just like behind me the entire time.
It was on the ceiling.
Oh, okay. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, cool. It is going to, you slash at it, and it wraps itself around your sword.
Oh no, not the sword.
Yeah, because it is going to take a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls in the future as that sword corrodes.
Oh, not my beautiful, beautiful sword. Okay, I'm pissed.
So that was its reaction, it's just its ability when you attack it. And now
cool.
It is going to slap at you with a pseudopod, but I don't think a 6 hits you.
No.
Yeah, so it completely misses you as it swipes around.
Okay. Do I see? Is it just the tendril? Do I see anything like leading from the tendril up?
It does. It's sort of like a single tendril coming from the ceiling, but like it's pretty much its whole body. It's not a huge one.
Okay. Well, since
Wouldn't call it medium.
It did that to my sword, I'm like really angry, but I also don't want my sword to get any worse, and so I'll come at it with my with the torch and try and like
the torch.
Yeah, try to get some fire damage in there to like either scare it away or like hurt it. Like,
yeah, I love this. Roll me an attack roll. I think it would be straight though. I don't think you add anything to it because...
Okay, that's okay. At least I get to attack with something else.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't even think that'll hit anyway. Would you allow me to do like same like attack roll and everything? Like with the torch, or do you want it to be like +2, +3 or something like that?
I think
it's not my weapon.
Yeah, I don't think you... Oh, sorry, what do you mean though? Like,
because it's a torch, it's not like an actual weapon. Like,
yeah,
more like
I think we're
enterprise.
just taking what's on the die for this.
Okay, 4. So I don't think
4.
that,
yeah, no. Yeah. So it's not going to.
I'm freaked out.
Yeah, you're freaked out. You're flying
favorite
at it.
Sword.
It does. It actually doesn't seem as afraid of that as it may be, as you might have hoped it to be.
Cool. I do that thing in The Mummy where Brendan Fraser's like waving the torch around, like and
it's just...
Okay.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does without the shield.
17 hits you now. So you are going to take... Well, let's actually roll for this because it could be less.
Please be less.
I'm gonna roll less than that. Okay, cool. So you were gonna take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, great.
But then...
Oh no, don't say then.
You're also gonna take 8 acid damage.
I am still up, but I have one. No, don't say
And your armor becomes a little corroded.
No.
And you have -1 to AC.
Oh my god, this is a hellish place. Okay. Is it my turn?
It is your turn. You are standing at the bottom of that staircase, next to those doors, with the ooze hanging from the ceiling.
All right.
And if my math is right, I believe you have about 1 HP left.
Yes, I have 1. I will take my bonus action to second wind.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. So that's, I got 9 back, so I'm back at 10.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. And so, God, was it meant for this moment?
Roll me like a wisdom check.
Okay. Thank you. Because I have no idea what else is coming, but I also don't like that I'm getting weaker. Okay, so with disadvantage, I did roll it, but it still came out to be 11 plus 1, 12. It's 12 on my insight or wisdom check.
Yeah. I mean, you are noting that this ooze is hooked to the ceiling right here.
Right.
And that, if you were to not be here, you wouldn't be where it was.
It cannot move. Okay, I will use my action to try and get through that door. Like, can I hit it and try and just get through it?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me an attack with whatever you want.
And then okay. Okay, let's see if I get through the door first, and then with a last bit of shenanigans, I'll ask you what I can do as I try and leave this space. That's not great. Does an 8 hit the door?
This door, it does, because the locks were already corroded so much by this ooze. You are actually able to, I think I don't know if you're trying to hit with your sword, but I think you just barrel through
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. I barrel through it, and then can I, because I feel like Ricky and Rocky aren't that sharp, can I leave one hand axe like in the ground underneath the, like directly underneath the tentacle, so that it makes them stop right at that moment?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So I'm gonna leave a hand axe there so that it literally they literally stop to like check out what that is, but it's right underneath that tentacle, and I'm moving on.
Absolutely. So, so you've stepped into the area, and you are now in sort of the main room of the mausoleum. The walls are covered with trails of slime, some of which drips to the floor and forms slick pools. But as you look around, I think, as you instinctually would, you don't see anything else actually hanging from the ceiling here. This room appears to be empty. What you do have is 4 doors within this room. Let's call them A, B, C, D, just so that we're on the same page. But it's sort of like each is an alcove, but blocked by a wooden door.
Is there anything on the doors?
Yeah, and you have your torch right now, right?
Yes, I still have
So you're going around. Yeah, you don't need to roll to read. You can read. So
+1 intelligence.
Hey, that's how we read here. Sure. So Tomb A reads, 2 warriors, so great was their love, they were buried together.
Okay.
Tomb
and
B,
that's A?
That's A.
Okay.
Tomb B reads, here lies Professor Fidswidget, inventor of sweet candy treats for all of Harmony.
Okay.
Tomb C says, as you can see, most of the inscription has been scratched off.
Okay.
And Tomb D says, "Here lies the first librarian of the Great Library of Harmony."
All right. So I'm going to go with Tomb C because everything else sounds a little bit boring to me.
Tomb C.
Tomb C. There's probably a monster in there, but let's do it.
Open the door, and hovering in the middle of the tunnel, or of this room, is just like an assortment of trinkets, equipment, and bones. Just oddly floating in the middle. As you stand there, why are they hovering in midair?
I don't trust it. Do I see a peach gemstone hovering in the air? Or is it just like a collection of things?
Do you actually see it? Let me double check that.
Do I see it?
Do you see it? Do you see a thing?
Do I perceive it?
Because I only wrote down part of this, so... Oh, I don't see it quite. So I am gonna roll whether or not it's here. You see a peach gem.
Perfect.
You see it hovering right in the middle there. And is there anything that you want to do?
I will take my iron pot and toss it in to see if it floats.
You toss your iron pot into this room and you hear a... and it does hover there. And you see now sort of ripple and shimmer from the gelatinous form of
my god.
Of this is square, what might call it, like a cube, this sort of gelatinous cube in the middle of the room that now begins shuffling towards you.
And I'm still like in the doorway and I go, oh hell no. And I use the
You use your necklace of fireballs.
I use the necklace and I'm like out of there. I'm like, oh no, not today. Oh geez, not playing that game.
Beautiful. So you detach the bead, you throw it in, and
I close the door.
It's gonna do a 3rd level fireball spell.
Oh my god. Is it 8d6?
I believe so.
Oh my god. I've never rolled a fireball in my life.
You probably didn't expect to with the fighter, eh?
No. So glad you did this though.
Let me check. Yeah, it is 3rd level.
Okay.
And it is 8d6.
Oh my god. Help me out with this math, Billy.
I will.
Okay.
Let me open a calculator app.
Okay. Oh, that feels so beautiful. Oh, dropped one.
I'll re-roll the one you dropped.
Okay. Damn. It was a 4. Okay. That's not too bad. Ooh. Okay. So 5. Another 5. A 4.
Mm-hmm.
A 3. Another 5. Another 5.
Ooh.
A 6.
6.
And a 6.
And a 6. Congratulations, Orange the Fighter. You have done 39 points of fire damage.
Woo!
And let me just double check, because I believe even the gelatinous cube has been... from this wall of fire that is in this doorway, It's, oh my good, if we could have the most anime of scores playing right now, it's this wall of fire that you see burst through this charred, angry, and still standing gelatinous cube.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it comes to you. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank God, it's a saving throw. Come on. Oh, it's a 10.
A 10.
Yes.
You are inside
the
gelatinous cube as it has engulfed you, coming through the flames.
Cool. Is it my turn?
Well, we haven't rolled the damage yet.
Oh, yes, that's right. Here we go. This is awful.
You're going to take 6 acid damage. So, yep.
Okay.
So you can't breathe. Normally you're restrained. I think you can move a little in here. You can move within the cube, but you could not move outside of it without a strength check.
Got it. Am I at all close to the peach gem?
I'm going to tell you what you see in here because you're actually inside.
Yeah, I'm inside.
So I'm going to tell you everything that is inside this gelatinous cube.
Okay.
You see, and I won't tell you exactly what they are, but I'll describe them. You see a shining sword, a potion, a ring, 2 dice, the peach gem, and a brass bell.
Okay.
If you would like to, if you want to grab something that's in here, I think as your action, you can roll a d6.
Okay.
I'll let you roll it at advantage, and I'll tell you the 2 things that you would be able to grab.
Got it. Perfect. A 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3?
Yes.
You can either reach the sword or the ring.
Okay. Can I? It's a cube. I don't know if I can tell if the cube is badly injured.
I mean, you threw a fireball at it. I think it's a reasonable assumption that it's badly injured. I'm not giving away how badly.
How badly? Okay. Trying to decide if I can withstand one more round, and I don't think I can, but I'm not sure what the ring does either. Because that's my action, right? That's it.
I will let you use the item that you grab in the same turn, because I think you're using your movement to get to it's a free object interaction.
Yes, a free object to get it.
And then you can use your action to use.
Fuck it, I'm OG. I've never taken the safe route. I'm going for the sword.
You're going for the sword.
I'm going for the sword.
Cool. Attack with your +1 great sword.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then great sword. Is that a 1d10 or a 1d12?
Off the top of my head, I don't have it. Let's say D12 because that's more fun.
Okay. So that is a 14.
A 14. Let me check the cube's armor class is a 6.
Perfect. Still
and
scared.
And Orange the
yes.
fighter.
Yes.
Considering it had 1 hit point left after your fireball, you cleave through this thing with that great sword. That's why it doesn't matter if it's a D10 or a D12. And either side of you, its last of its spirit goes clattering, splattering to the floor as the items fall out around you. And you stand there holding your sword.
I start doing jumping jacks as I roar. Yes! Yes! Oh, beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to call you, but I'm going to call you something. You're coming home with me, and also you guys, as I start picking up stuff.
You're picking up the stuff? Yeah. All right. Here's what you actually have then as you examine it, so we don't forget to actually give you this later. You have a +1 greatsword.
Mm-hmm.
A potion of healing.
Glad I didn't use that.
A ring of protection. The dice are just normal dice. Someone threw some dice at it. The peach gem and a brass bell, just for ringing.
Oh, okay.
For you might want to do some carols later or something.
Beautiful. I've always wanted a brass bell. Okay, so I put all that stuff up. I keep the greatsword out, but it's two-handed, so I still keep my shield in the bag, and then the torch I have to leave aside. Actually,
and it is 2d6, by the way, now that I'm actually looking it up.
Okay, 2d6.
Yeah.
Perfect. Actually, I'm at 4, so I will take that healing potion. I don't know what's waiting for me outside.
Cool. That is not a bad way to do it. So, potion of healing. It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Oh, perfect. Okay, so 6 plus 2, 8. I get 8 more back, so I'm back at 10.
Okay. That's great.
Right.
You've been up and down, but not out.
Yes. Okay. Sort of like crack my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually, yeah, no, just in case, I do put that greatsword up, and I put the corrosive sword back out in case that thing's still out there. And I head back up there, but I listen first before I go outside just to hear if anything's going
on. If you're listening, you do hear a sound coming from one of the tombs in here. You hear sort of like this is not making the sound I wanted. It's like a clack 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 clack.
Don't want any part of that. So I start taking off towards the door.
Okay.
Was it open? Is it still open?
It was open-ish because you would like burst through it, and I think it went like this a little bit. So it's a crack open. As you walk out to the door, you do hear this like ah!
I look out to see what's going on.
You look out and you see Rocky is down, and Ricky has his like wrist like wrapped around the gray ooze, and he's like trying to punch it.
Okay, I just walk around them.
Do you acknowledge them in any way?
Once I get to the end where the door is, I take out the brass bell and I ring it like, dinner's ready! As I walk off.
So incredibly cruel.
You don't mess with Orange in their own gym. I will never forget that.
You go outside. You see the 2 horses grazing, and your boy the mastiff is is
who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Let's head home, okay?
And you head home, and you've you make it through the woods calmly. You're not in a rush this time, so you are able to get home without many events. And you get to the city, you get to the gym, and you see Mr. Honeycutt going at it with a punching bag.
Is he actually hitting it this time?
He is. He's like going like and then ducking out of the way of it as it comes back, and next time you see Mr. Honeycutt, he's probably gonna have another point of dexterity on him.
Oh, good for him. Honeycomb!
Oh, a cut. It's Honeycutt, actually.
Right, just like the cut you're about to get in those biceps.
Yes. Right, the biceps, and he holds his leg out.
Oh, right, the legs, yeah. And then I pull out the peach gem. Got it for you.
Oh, and you're okay.
Yep, it's gonna take a little bit more than that to bring old OG down to, 0, as they say.
Oh, gee. Oh, gee. I'm very glad I came to you today. Thank you so very, very much. I'm impressed, honestly. I'm honestly impressed. I would like to offer you for this membership in the Lorekeeper Society.
Oh, cool. Do you guys do push-ups or crunches, or
no,
is there any ropes?
It's more about saving the world through grand actions and things like that.
I can do that too.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you did it today, so maybe there might be another example.
I like hobbies.
Right. So do I. Learned a new one today. So
yeah.
I noticed that it's a year-long membership. That because I gave you the 5 gold, and then that was per month. But then the contract I signed was yearly.
Yes. And then at each year we do actually take 20 gold.
Right.
So it's 5 gold a month, and then yearly we do take 20 gold because of the resources we offer you and stuff like that. Right. That's not 5 gold, that's crazy talk. And then also every 5 years we do take another 10 gold out, because that's just how much that the resources outside that we provide, which is you look good, and so that's all on us. So anything that goes beyond that, like your charisma and stuff like that, that's all on us too. So that's another payment that goes forward as well. Hey, and we do offer snacks.
As you explain the predatory business practices of the Orange Box Gym and gyms like it, we pan out as the city of Harmony has been saved for another day. We are one step closer to restoring harmony for all. But somewhere out there, as we now know, Mr. Greystone is working against you. And that's where we're on the episode.
Woo.
Yes! First episode without a character death.
Woo!
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching our show today, everybody at home. Before we go, let me hand it over to my player again, Shelby, the OG. Where can people find you?
You guys, you can find me at Wish Warlock on all social medias. You can also find me on Thursdays with our podcast, Whiskey Reacts, which we drop. Right now, we're doing Critical Role, but we'll be branching out to other forms of entertainment to react and to drink to, because that's a lovely, lovely combination. Whiskey Reacts and Wish Warlock.
Very cool. You can find me at the Billy Seaguire. I'm continuing this story every Saturday morning. The adventure of the nerds will continue. And also, if you'd like to support me in a different way, I did write a book last year. You can buy my book, The Black Archive, number 54, Dalek. It's all on the episode Dalek from Doctor Who. If you like media, literary works, reading about things. I'm just so stoked you didn't die, Shelby.
I am
so
too.
Stoked you didn't die. Thank you all so much. And remember to check out our schedules on social media for all the shows we have here on The Initiative Order.